Carbon cycle, something not to mess with. The way it flows is really rather blessed. Goes from the sun to the plants to the fossil fuels, through the water and the air and back all new. So let's start learning about the carbon cycle. Carbon is inside of every living thing. Flows through the earth in a big old ring. It is constantly moving, and because of the greenhouse gases, people tend to be a little disapproving. But in the air, it is connected to a gas that is injected with the mixture to create carbon dioxide. Everything uses this carbon to work, even the fuel making rich people smirk. All the plants use the sunlight and carbon to eat their food, so let's care about them and don't be rude. Carpool and you'll never be a fool. Keep this air a little more cool. The carbon cycle is something not to mess with. The way it flows is really rather blessed. Goes from the sun to the plants to the fossil fuels, through the water and the air and back all new. Starts at the sun and becomes part of the plant, then moves on from the smallest ant. Once they've died, they stay for a while. For example, all the ancient crocodiles. We now burn them and let off emissions into the air in several conditions. Through the fuels, through our exhalations. Some of these words have a really hard pronunciation. The carbon cycle is something not to mess with. The way it flows is really rather blessed. Goes from the sun to the plants to the fossil fuels, through the water and the air and back all new. There's another thing within all of this called carbon sequestration. It's long-term carbon storage so there's less devastation. Because global warming is pretty bad, we store this carbon to keep the world a little more rad. An example of the bad would be deforestation. So instead we make a few adaptations. Scientists are creating a lot of new technology, and I rapped about carbon so I can pass biology. The carbon cycle is something not to mess with. The way it flows is really rather blessed. I was sitting in class when my teacher sang a lesson. Like him, I hope I've taught you a little something.